This group presentation covers the tour guide profession and its market analysis. Tour guides are people who lead tourists around a place of interest. They enhance the tour by giving tourists interesting information and facts about different locations and attractions. Tour guides typically report to a logistical or operational team, though it does depend on the organization or company. Some tour guides can be self-employed and don't have to report to anyone. There are different types of tour guides, and the type of tour guide someone becomes can be influenced by their personal interests and specialization. Some specialized fields where tour guides may work include museums or historical sites, travel arrangement and reservation, as well as scenic or sightseeing sites. All tour guides, regardless of their field, must have great understanding of the area of interest they specialize in. For example, sightseeing guides must have a rich knowledge of the location they tour around. This includes knowing the facts and information for tourist attractions in the area, but may also involve knowing which restaurants and hotels to refer tourists to, or who to refer the tourists to in case of emergencies. Though it is possible for tour guides to be self-employed, most are employed by local governments and private tour firms. Tour guides provide value through their knowledge and ability to teach or inform others. With good service, they are also able to influence how tourists view a region or area. This means that tour guides also have the capability to influence the image and reputation of where they are employed. Taking this to mind, a tour guide's skills and experience are important determinants of demand. Other factors such as geographic location and education may also have an impact on demand. Education may influence demand for tour guides, as specific education may be more appealing to employers. Geographic location is also very important, as tourists typically want to visit well-known destinations. States such as California, Florida, or New York have a lot of tourist attractions which may increase employment in those areas. For the past few years, the highest concentration of tour guides have remained in the southeast and western regions, with the lowest employment of tour guides being in the Midwest region. Depending on the state, wages for tour guides may also differ due to factors such as cost of living, demand, and employers. There are no formal education requirements for tour guides, though most have a high school diploma or certificate. Certificates help increase the credibility of a tour guide, which can also influence demand for the guide. Recognized organizations like the Travel Institute are good places to go to for those who want a certificate. The Travel Institute has many certificates available, of which include Certified Tour Guide, Tour Professional, Travel Associate, Travel Counselor, or Travel Industry Executive. It should be noted that tour guide requirements may change depending on the state. For example, tour guides in New York City must have a sightseeing guide license to guide, direct, inform, or lecture any tourist. The sightseeing bus license may also be required if the tour guide wants or needs to operate a vehicle that carries tourists to or from places of interest or amusement. The optimal skill set a tour guide should have is as listed. It is critical that a tour guide has strong communication, public speaking, leadership, and problem-solving skills. It is also important that a tour guide has in-depth knowledge on their area of interest or specialization. Other than that, a good tour guide should also be friendly, punctual, charismatic, and be able to improvise. Some characteristics that aren't suitable for being a tour guide include those who are shy or antisocial, and those who have a bad memory, are monotonous or self-centered. Fun fact, the top two types of tour guides are social and enterprising, and the top two personality traits for tour guides are openness and extroversion. A student like me can become a tour guide as long as their personality fits these characteristics. Of course, it would also depend on where they want to work, because even though there aren't any formal education requirements, employers may find those with at least a certificate or some experience in the career more appealing. The career ladder is quite short for tour guides. A general career ladder would be tour guide into junior tour guide to senior tour guide and finally to tour firm manager. Different titles exist for tour guides in different fields, but the career ladder is still short regardless. There is not a lot of career advancement, but any advancement depends on age and experience. The final options for tour guides who have a lot of experience are to be a manager or to start their own business. The labor market demand for tour guides decreased in 2019 due to the COVID situation. Now the market demand is increasing due to various factors such as ecotourism and technology. Ecotourism is the idea of responsible tourism, which encourages traveling with respect and awareness to nature and culture. Due to an increasing trend in environmental awareness, ecotourism has also increased demand for tour guides. Technology is also another factor that increases demand for tour guides. With better technology, better marketing can be created to push for demand. Qualifications and requirements for tour guides have not changed over the years. That said, technology is a big part of life every day and may be a requirement for tour guides nowadays. Technological skills are definitely needed for simplicity and efficiency with communication, planning, booking, and organizing trips. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics and Tour and Travel Guides, there is currently a small growth in the industry. The hourly wage rose from $14.74 to $18.17. There was a significant decrease in the estimated number of tour guides between 2019 of 48,710 to 2020 of 38,030 and 2021 of 38,980. However, the number of employed tour guides rose from 30,980 to 41,180 from 2021 to 2022. The mean average annual wage between all 4 years rose from about $30,000 in 2019 to $37,000 in 2022. The median annual wage had a significant increase from 2021 to 2022, going from $29,780 to $34,440. Overall, tour guides were a good occupation to research and one that is definitely worth a look at. Thank you for your time.